A celebrated team of planet hunters were back peering into the cosmos less than 2 months after announcing to the world they had discovered the most Earth-like planet to date. But they're standing their ground after their research was called into question. Tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes us to the Big Island as the astronomers continue their search in outer space.
After more than a decade using the Keck telescope, the largest and most powerful at Mauna Kea, a team of scientists announced their findings. A Goldilocks planet where conditions were not too hot, not too cold, but just right for water to exist.
It took a long time, but it worked.
This is an artist rendition.
Not long after grabbing the spotlight, news reports pointed to comments made by a competing team studying the same area. They raised questions about whether what was thought to be a planet was just noise.
We were a little bit blindsided by what happened with the Swiss in Torino.
It sort of got hyped up.
But this past week, the scientists credited with discovery were back on the Big Island. Here at Keck's Waimea Center, the planet hunters pore over images beamed from the observatory. Nader Hagigipour, Steve Voigt, Paul Butler, and Eugenio Rivera gathered for 4 more nights of telescope time. At the lower elevation, these are more comfortable conditions to work in. Their technician on the mountain gets a little help from oxygen.
There could well be life-bearing places.
The team's focus would not be on their famous planet, Gliese 581, because its view is blocked by the sun right now. But there's no wasting valuable telescope time with the meter running at $1 a second, roughly $50,000 a night. There are a long list of other planets and target stars to study.
We have to take the light from the star and capture it with these 36 meters and bring it down into this instrument, spread it out into its component colors, and then measure how stable those colors are to levels of 100 atoms or less, very, very small.
Proper science protocol, they say, involves peer review and the presentation of a body of evidence to dispute or validate findings.
That vertical spike is a planet.
It's something that could take a year or more to do. So until then, the collaborators stand their ground. Gliese 581, the Goldilocks planet, is fact, not fiction.
Our planet is there, but as we get more data, we refine it better.
And their prize at the end of the day?
The prize for astronomers is that you keep getting telescope time.
And so the thrill of the prowl is back on. Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
Now, the scientists will get a few more days of telescope time in December, but the earliest they can get a good, clear shot of their Goldilocks planet won't be for several months.
I think I don't know if it was her or you telling us how much it costs just to get a little bit of that telescope time.
That was
something outrageous,
$50,000
$50,000 a night.
Wow.
That's what she says.
That is
crazy.
It is.
Crazy.